July 12, 2023. Daily Bread. Passage: Song of Songs, chapter 7, verse 10, to chapter 8, verse 14. Key verse, chapter 8, verse 6. Title: The Love Most Strong and Perfect. I belong to my beloved, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend the night in the villages. Let us go early to the vineyards, to see if the vines have budded, if their blossoms have opened, and if the pomegranates are in bloom. There I will give you my love. The mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at our door is every delicacy, both new and old, that I have stored up for you, my beloved. If only you were to me like a brother, who was nursed at my mother's breast. Then if I found you outside, I would kiss you, and no one would despise me. I would lead you and bring you to my mother's house. She who has taught me, I would give you spiced wine to drink, the nectar of my pomegranates. His left arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, to not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Who is this coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? Under the apple tree I roused you. There your mother conceived you. There she who was in labor gave you birth. Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm. For love is as strong as death, its jealousy unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame. Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot sweep it away. If one were to give all the wealth of one's house for love, it would be utterly scorned. We have a little sister, and her breasts are not yet grown. What shall we do for our sister on the day she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build towers of silver on her. If she is a door, we will enclose her with panels of cedar. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers. Thus I become in his eyes like one bringing contentment. Solomon had a vineyard in Baal Haman. He let out his vineyard to tenants. Each was to bring for its fruit 1,000 shekels of silver. But my own vineyard is mine to give. The 1,000 shekels are for you, Solomon, and 200 are for those who tend its fruit. You who dwell in the gardens with friends and attendants, let me hear your voice. Come away, my beloved, and be like a gazelle, or like a young stag on the spice-laden mountains. Daily Bread Message. As the Shulamite woman has become one with the king as his wedded wife, she feels secure, knowing that the king desires her. She boldly invites the king to come to her sacred place to be alone together. Now that she has experienced the perfect love relationship with the king, she wishes they had been together sooner. The woman and the king are united and secure, yet they continue to express their longing to hear each other's voice and see their beloved sight. The woman wants to seal the king's heart and describes their love as strong as death. In her complete devotion and trust in her husband, she is eager to share even a small possession of hers with him. God repeatedly described himself as a jealous God. Therefore, he desires our undivided hearts. Yet he had indeed shown love as strong as death when he came down to the world to die on the cross, to save and bring us back to life. This is the perfect unity and love we experience in Christ. Prayer. Father, thank you for letting me experience your amazing love. You have saved me from the power of death through your love. Help me remain in you and always have the strength to devote myself to you completely. I delight in your words. Please sustain me each day and moment through your breath. One word, his love is perfect.